Audio check.
Audio check.
Okay. Sorry for that little burst of feedback right there. But alright, now we've got it. Okay. So that was a bit weird. That's the first time that's ever happened. For those who don't know, I had to relaunch stream. For some reason, the video was coming through okay on stream, but I couldn't hear myself speak. It's always a good thing to do an audio check. I didn't change any... Actually, I changed one setting, but I don't think it impacted the audio in any way. But I just had to basically unplug my camera, plug it back in, then reboot my PlayStation 4, and now it seems to be working fine. So, awesome. But let us go on ahead here and dive into our announcements. And I have, I guess you could say, 2 extra announcements, but I'll get through the standard announcements first, then hop into the special announcements, and then we'll get into the game. So, there's Stream Elements. Lord Orfeo has arrived, casting Spooky Saturdays, Alan Wake Remastered. Yes, yes. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spooky Saturdays. I am your host, Lord Orfeo, and tonight we'll be finishing. I know that sounds so crazy. We'll be finishing, finally, Alan Wake Remastered from Remedy Entertainment. It has been one wild ride. In a good way. Definitely in a good way. But first, before we continue further, let us go through our standard announcements to give our other viewers an opportunity to join us for the show. So, as I said earlier, my name is Lord Orfeo. I stream 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 6 o'clock in the evening to 9 o'clock at night, and Saturdays through Sundays from 8 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock at night. 2 things to keep in mind about my stream times. 1, all stream times are for the Eastern U.S. time zone, so please do adjust accordingly. And 2, the end times to each of my streams may be extended. It really just depends upon my personal energy level, the level of enthusiasm we have for whatever it is I happen to be streaming that night, and the level of content left to be streamed. Also of importance, do know that I stream something different for each and every day of the week. I call them stream themes. Monday is typically indie games. Tuesdays, retro games. Wednesdays, a weekly Just Chatting stream. Thursdays, role-playing games. Fridays, typically AAA games. Saturdays, horror games such as Alan Wake Remastered. And Sundays are set aside for full motion video games, basically interactive movies, for the most part. So if any of you are interested in any of those other stream themes, then I hope to see you again some point during the week. And so with our announcements out of the way, for the most part, let us return to the stream of the day. We are here again with Spooky Saturdays, a stream night dedicated to horror streams. Now, some of you love horror, as do I. Some of you are very much against horror, and I can understand that. For those of you who are against horror, let me quickly say, you might want to see what game I'm actually streaming. It could be something very dark and gory, or it could be something quite lighthearted and a bit innocent, like a Scooby-Doo game. Either extreme may find its way into our stream on Saturday nights. So, we are here with Alan Wake Remastered from Remedy Entertainment. In this adventure, our hero Alan Wake is searching for his missing wife Alice. We are about to launch into Episode 6, the final episode, on Nightmare Mode difficulty. We have 4 manuscript pages to find in this episode that can only be discovered in Nightmare Mode. Once we obtain those 4 pages, And should we survive episode 6, and I am quite confident that we shall, we will be receiving the Platinum Trophy. So I am super, super psyched about that. Now the two special announcements. So, special announcement 1 is something I'm very excited about, very happy about. So, for those of you on the Discord, and for those of you who were in stream last night, you may know that I've been experiencing some internet issues, especially recently, and I was on the phone with my internet service provider, and I have decided to make an upgrade in internet tech. So before, I didn't actually know how bad I had it before, but I had a download speed of 10 megabytes per second and an upload speed of about 5 megabytes per second. So that could very well be what was causing some of the issues with streaming. So I have since upgraded as of today, as of actually only a couple of hours ago, upgraded to about a little over well, it's supposed to be a gigabyte download speed. I've seen it go up to 1.9 gigabytes in download speed, which is crazy, and about 40 megabyte upload. So I don't think we're going to be having any issues with the internet connection anymore, unless there's like a power outage or something in my area. So that's a really exciting announcement. Hey, Orpheus and Shaw, Brandon is here. Hello, Brandon. Welcome, welcome, Brandon. How are you doing? And how goes Babylon's Fall? Let me quickly give a... Oh. It's typing the wrong area. Quickly give a shout out to Brandon. Brandon is another streamer friend and a big supporter of our show. Really? And was last casting Resident Evil Revelations 2. Interesting. So yes, Brandon is a variety streamer. He streams quite a few different games. He's been known to stream Borderlands, Mass Effect, Resident Evil Revelations, as you can see here, and Babylon's Fall. So if you're looking for an interesting variety streamer, check him out. Give him a follow. Our second big announcement is what comes after Alan Wake Remastered. I will make this announcement again at the end, just in case anyone misses it. So after we get through Alan Wake Remastered tonight, we're sort of going to be done with it. I say sort of because we will be done with the main campaign for Alan Wake Remastered. We will not be revisiting it. We had a lot of fun with it. We beat the game 3 times on stream. It's time to move on. So next Saturday, on normal mode, we'll be venturing into DLC Episode 1, The Signal. The Saturday after next, DLC 2, The Writer. And then we'll be done with, I was going to say Alan Wake, but we'll be done with Alan Wake Remastered, the game, the collection, the bundle of the main campaign plus DLC. And then the Saturday after that, we'll be moving on to Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is a standalone DLC. Some people have said it's not true canon, but we're going to play it anyway, because it's Alan Wake. Alan Wake is awesome, and I already picked it up, so me to sort of justify the purchase, I guess. But those are the plans. Those are the awesome announcements. So let us go ahead and continue. Oh, Brandon says, thanks for the shout out. You are welcome. You are most welcome, Brandon. Let me equip my headset. Take a sip of my coffee. This is the last of my Riot Rampage coffee. It is a medium blend and it is wonderful. Starting next Saturday, I'll be moving on to the next sample packet from Rampage Coffee. It will be a dark roast called Code Black. I'm looking forward to that. All right, before we go, just to continue, we're going to go and view the 2 cinematics before this episode began. First, previously on Alan Wake, Episode 6.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
It's time to finish the fight, Alan. And New York, I said New York, 2 years ago. He loves those pointed shoes. I love the style of pointed shoes. They don't feel comfortable to me. Alright, let's continue.
In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Get sunglasses and painkillers. 2 years ago in New York, Wake regains consciousness after a rough night. Now, I don't want to get cocky here, I don't. This is still going to be a challenge, especially since it's Nightmare Mode difficulty, and I've never played this on Nightmare Mode difficulty before. But I feel like the game has prepared me for this. And what I mean by that... Oh, I thought I saw the street level. What I mean by that is this is our third playthrough. We played through this game originally on normal mode. We beat it. We loved it so much. Let me get the glasses here.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
And now get the painkillers. We played this game on normal mode, and we absolutely loved it far more than I thought we would. And it was at the end of this game that I decided, you know what? Let's do it again. Let's go for Platinum Trophy. And so I looked through the trophy list, and let's get rid of that buzzing noise. Let's pop these painkillers real quick.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
There we go. Hey, Misplaced is here. How you doing, Misplaced? Misplaced is never misplaced on our stream. Shout out to Misplaced, another streamer, last casting Marvel's Avengers. She also likes her competitive shooters and Death Stranding. So if you're interested in any of those games, check out Misplaced, give her a follow. You're okay? That's good, I'm glad you're doing well. How am I? I am excited. I am excited for a couple of reasons. First, this is the first test stream of new internet, or I guess upgraded internet. So, much faster speed. I'm hoping that the picture and the audio are going to come out better than they were previously, and there's going to be no hiccups or lag or anything. So, that's one. Yes. And two, we're going to be finishing this game tonight. We're going to be beating it for our third and final time on hard mode and get the Platinum Trophy. So, I am excited. I was saying how, even though this is hard mode, I have confidence that we are going to be able to get through this. This is the third time through. I played through this on normal mode, and I loved it so much that I wanted to go for Platinum. And so, what was that? And so I went through the trophy list and saw that I needed to play.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
And saw that there were some trophies that were kind of hard to get that were chapter specific. And so we played through a second time on easy mode to get those chapter specific trophies. And now we are playing through on nightmare mode difficulty, which is essentially hard mode, just to find some manuscript pages that could not be found in the other modes, and to survive the game. And then we have the platinum. And one of the chapter-specific trophies in this game is that for episode 6, which again is this one, it's basically divided into 3 parts. This is part 1. This is a flashback sequence from 2 years ago. But in part 2, when we're back in the present, we have to make it to Cauldron Lake. It is the longest of the 3 parts of the game, and in the chapter-specific trophy for that part of episode 6 is to beat it without using any of our guns. You can use road flares to push enemies back. Some enemies you do have to kill, so you can use flash bang grenades to kill those enemies, but you can't use any of your guns. And we got that trophy. And so if I was able to get that trophy on easy mode, that means I mean, yeah, it was easy, but I still had to really learn what fights I could run from, what fights I had to sort of stay and work our way through. And so I feel confident that if I can beat this on easy mode without using any guns, then on hard mode, where I am allowed to use guns, I should be able to beat it. That's not, I'm not saying I'm not going to die, because there are some parts I know are a bit difficult, but I'm pretty sure we can beat this. So, we are going in with full confidence that we will overcome this challenge tonight and snag the pretty platinum trophy. Let's listen to the message. Turn on the TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallant Show. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author, Alan Wake, about his new book, The Soul Stopper. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm going to be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm going to do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks. Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man? Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with. And it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. The next book will be a departure from the old for me. You selfish bastard. Always thinking of yourself. You've certainly given us a lot of entertainment. Now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life, lady. Was that autobiographical in any way? Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him, but Casey was all about his pen. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse. Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you? Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York. Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi. Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool. You are famous for that temper. Well, I did also write several books. Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop. It's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there haven't bought it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake, what's more to the face for a second. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you. And good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
You watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Ellen.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal and you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
The present day in Bright Falls.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Aww. I'll respond once the cinematics, sir. Are over, Slayer.
See you later.
What an adventure.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I had stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Get to Cauldron Lake. This is part 2. Alright. Back to stream chat. Hello, Slayer. I call him Slayer. Channel name is Guns of the Helghast. Hello, hello, welcome. Slayer asks, did Spectrum come out today? Yes, they did. I announced it a bit ago, Slayer. They did come out, and my service has been upgraded. So I now have gigabit technology. So hopefully that should fix my internet issues, and I should not have any more, hopefully no more, what is it called? Artifacting or cutouts like I've been having, especially the past 2 days. Last Monday Marbles, the internet kept going out while trying to stream through Rise, Son of Rome. And then just yesterday, for Franchise Fridays with Borderlands 2. And Pixelation, thank you, Slayer, thank you. It got dropped again, and I had both of those streams I had to call stream early. And I wasn't tired, it's just that the internet just couldn't keep up with what I was trying to do. And I learned that that's because my internet was a lot slower than even I thought it was. It was actually 10 megabyte per second download, 5 megabyte per second upload. And so now it's a lot faster. And Slayer asks, do I own Control? Yes, I do. So once we get through Alan Wake Remastered, and its 2 included DLCs, we're moving on to Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which I have for the Xbox 360, and we're going to stream that. Then we're going to take a little break from the universe that was created by Remedy Entertainment, and we're going to launch into Doom 3. We're going to try that in a virtual reality. If it doesn't make me nauseous, we will continue with Doom 3 VR. If it does make me nauseous, then we're going to shift to standard Doom 3. But after we get through with Doom 3 or Doom 3 VR, whichever we settle on, we're going to move back to the Remedy universe, and we're going to dive into Control. So that is coming. And I gave Slayer, aka Guns of the Hellgast, a shout out. Guns of the Hellgast, typically Mondays through Fridays, likes to stream newer releases, typically PlayStation exclusives, though not always. And right now he's streaming through Horizon Forbidden West. That is his big game. Excuse me. On the weekends, he tends to stream more retro, especially Nintendo retro stuff. So if you like retro Nintendo, or if you like newer releases, then check Slayer out or Guns of the Hellgast out and give him a follow. Alright, let us get into the story. Or back to the story, I should say. So part 2, what's our situation look like? We have Magnum with 18 rounds, 4 road flares, and 3 flashbang grenades. Okay. So long as it's daylight, we're safe. We don't have to worry about anything, but it's not going to stay daylight for too long. Ah, look at that beautiful view. Wait, what's that? That's the first time I've noticed that. Over there on that mountain, there's like a cabin and a shack. I wonder if we were ever there. I don't remember. Something else I thought was cool, and I didn't notice this until recently. At the end of the TV show, the interview that we saw just a moment ago, when they were closing it out, they thanked the band. I think they said that their names were Prophets of the Fall. In episode 5 of Alan Wake Remastered, you're introduced on the in-game radio to that band, Prophets of the Fall. So that was a cool little, there's a lot of cool little, I don't know if you'd call it an Easter egg, because it's an Easter egg referencing itself, not another game. But it is pretty cool. Alright, Slayer says, thank you for the shout out. You're welcome, Slayer, you're welcome. Slayer says, are you still getting GT7, the NFT edition? I don't know, Slayer. I really don't know. I would like to, oh. I was trying to control the car like I control cars in Borderlands. I'm like, why is it not moving? I would really like a demo I would feel way more comfortable with a demo. I played Gran Turismo 5 and I absolutely loved it. And then my PlayStation 3 crashed, and so I picked up Gran Turismo 6. It just happened to be out. It was the next installment. Graphically, it looked pretty good, and I did not like Gran Turismo 6 at all. It was neat driving on the moon in a moon buggy. Like, that part was kind of cool, but other than that, I didn't like it. And so I feel like I don't know whether or not I'm going to like Gran Turismo 7, and I really don't want to take the risk of dropping that much money, especially so early to its release without having tried the game first. So I'd rather hold off until a sizable price cut, or until the demo comes out and I get around to trying the demo. But I'm actually thinking about trying to pick up a GT... Is it called GT Sport? The other Gran Turismo that's on PlayStation 4. They said when that one launched, it did not have a campaign mode, and now it does. And it seems like the cars, from what I've read in the article you sent me on last stream, are way cheaper if you want to buy them with real money in GT Sport than they are in Gran Turismo 7. So... some batteries. I might pick that up, but I don't know about Gran Turismo 7 yet. What about you? So this is a GT Sport car, went from $5 to $40 on GT. So yeah, it's crazy. Did you hear about RE2, 3, and 7 are getting free upgrades? And on PlayStation and Xbox? I didn't know they were free. I heard about the upgrades. But that's pretty cool that they're free. Okay, now we're supposed to go straight, but we're not going to do that. We're going to deviate, because there are items this way. Items that we may really need in Nightmare mode. Alright, so we got here. We've got ourselves a hunting rifle. Nice. With 5 bullets. Make that 8 bullets. And some more batteries. Good. And let's change this. We want to go back to road flares. Okay. We're supposed to get back on the road, but I feel like there's more down here. Let me switch back to... oh, wrong way. Switch back to the Magnum. That's what's messing with me. That's what it is. I knew there was something wrong here. So, yesterday, during Franchise Fridays, I kept hitting like the other side of the D-pad to bring up my default weapon for my main character, Krieg the Psycho. And I'm like, why is it instinctually I've developed like tapping the other side of the D-pad to bring up the default weapon? And I couldn't piece that together because I always arranged all the weapons all the same way on all of the Borderlands games I've ever played. And I think it's because in Alan Wake Remastered, you can't remap the guns. So instead of having his default gun mapped to this square over here, it's mapped to this square. So that's why I kept messing up in Borderlands 2 last night. Slayer says, my next big title will be Ragnarok of Strangers. Oh, Ragnarok or Strangers. I'm like, Ragnarok of Strangers? What is... huh? Ragnarok. I don't think I've heard of Ragnarok. What's Ragnarok? And what's Strangers? Do you mean Stranger of Paradise? For me, that's my next big game, Stranger of Paradise. Final Fantasy Origin. Oh, God of War Ragnarok. I gotcha. Here's our chest of items. Flare shot, flashbang grenade, flare gun. We now have 2 shots and more flare gun ammo. We have 3 shots. That's awesome. Swap back to the Magnum. I don't think there's anything behind this little hut. No, okay. Just checking. Alright. Let's run back to our vehicle. What strangers? Oh, you are getting FF Origin. There's nothing up there, is there? No, okay. Yes, I have cleared aside my schedule to make time for that. So I wasn't able to make a lot of progress in Rhapsody on Thursday because, again, internet issues. But this coming Thursday, I'll be putting a lot of time into Rhapsody, a musical adventure for our RPG afternoons. And this coming Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday, I have no full motion video game because we're tapped for content. We've literally gone through every full motion video game on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. We're tapped. And so that leaves us with like no content in 2 Sundays. But that just means that in 2 Sundays, I'll probably use that day to try and finish up Rhapsody. And if we're not able to, well... wait. Then we might do it again on the Sunday after, but we'll see. I don't think we have too much left. Okay, nothing. Can't get in. But in 2 Thursdays from now, we are playing some Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Alright, well, that was fun. Gonna pause right here a moment, take it in. Taking this beautiful scenery. Because once I drive into this tunnel and get out of the vehicle and try to go around those vehicles, it's going to get dark. And there will be no more safety. From that point on, we're going to be fighting for our lives. So, goodbye, last peaceful moment in Alan Wake. Here we go. Let me think what I want to do. This is Nightmare Mode. I can't, or at least I shouldn't just wing this. I'm going to try to make my way through the cars. Enemies are going to spawn. It's going to be nighttime. I think it's going to be like 3 or 4 enemies. We only have 18 rounds. I'm not sure what kind of flashlight we have. It's probably just a standard flashlight. Do I want to fight or do I want to run? I'm not sure if I can successfully run. And I don't have many bullets. And I really, really don't want to use road flares. Unless I really have to. Or flashbang grenades. There's a moment towards the very end of this part of the game where road flares are like mandatory. You have to have them, just about. Well, you have to have them to make the last part of this episode easy, I should say.
Touch me. There was a link between us. Always will be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
We could still go back. Still light out. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to react. I think it depends on what the enemies look like. If they're fast, that means they're going to be easy to kill, so I'll use my handgun. If they're larger, well, we'll see. Further on the bend, there should be a car I can hop into. I think I can actually see it from here. Yeah, that's it right there.
kill your wife.
There's 3 of them. They're normal enemies. Ow! Ow! I dodged that. Back up. Alright, so I did use all my ammo. My handgun ammo. I mean, I didn't use all of it, but I killed them. Is that a cat? What is that? Oh, it's a crow. The dark presence wants to stop Wake.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane. Something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Get to Cauldron Lake. Wake now knows that he can finish this and rescue Alice. But first, he needs to reach Cauldron Lake and the cabin where it all began. Oh, I have a lantern. Like a lantern flashlight. That's cool. I think these have wider beams so they can potentially hit more enemies at once. So that's kind of cool. It's like an upgraded basic flashlight. Nice. Yes. I've seen some people try to walk this. Like, that's crazy. Like, I get why they do it. Because if you walk, I think they're afraid that, or if they drive, I think they're afraid that they're going to miss something. And I kind of try to do that my first time playing this as well. But, I mean, I don't remember if there's anything here, actually. There could be. But nothing I'm going to stop and investigate. Not in hard mode. Oh, Miss Blaze is gifting a sub. It's their first gift sub in the channel. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that, Miss Blaze. Oh, and it was I3 who got it. Oh, congratulations to I3. I3 is our developer friend who worked on... Well, he didn't work on it. He created it. Blockman 1988 and Blockman 1989 that we streamed on our Tuesday Retro Reminiscence. And he's also working on a new game, Blockman 1992. Oh, excuse me. You can stay to fight these guys. I don't like doing that. There might also be a chest off to the left here. I don't care. Not doing it. Not gonna happen. Passing it by. The thing I'm always scared about here is if you drive at a decent speed and you pass by the enemies and you make it here, then they won't pursue you. But if you drive slow enough, they actually will follow you all the way up here and try to kill you, and I don't want them to do that. So I always tend to like hang out a little bit in the car to see if they're going to come and try to kill me. Because if they are, then I'll just try to use this car to kill them. It doesn't look like they are, though. It looks like we made it. That's good. But again, thank you, Misplaced. I appreciate that, and I think I3 appreciates that as well. Subs are never required, but always appreciated. This game does have me a little paranoid. So I'm getting, I think it's the fact that it's not so much, I think, that we're playing on Nightmare Mode difficulty. I think it has more to do with the fact that we're so close to the Platinum Trophy on this game. And it's been a long time since I got the Platinum Trophy for what I would describe as a normal game. In other words, like not an easy Platinum or not a cheese Platinum. Like, I've really had to earn this one. I've actually had to put in more work platinuming this game than I have in some other quote-unquote normal games. Good. More Magnum ammo. More batteries. And that's because on PlayStation 4, and I don't know if any other platform has this issue, but at least on PlayStation 4, Alan Wake Remastered has an issue where during the first half or the first part anyway, of Episode 5, it tends to crash, and it crashes a lot. And the only remedy that seems to sometimes fix it is to just reboot your entire PlayStation 4. And that's kind of stinky to have to do that. And sometimes you have to reboot your PS4 multiple times. But aside from that, it's been really great. Alright, this is one of our missing manuscript pages here from Nightmare Mode. The Poet and the Muse, Lyrics 1.
The Poet and the Muse, lyrics by old gods of Asgard. The first verse. There's an old tale wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse, she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told her stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves, till in the stillness of one dawn, still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned.
Oh, wow. So that's what happened to Tom's wife. That's sad. Okay. Okay.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
I've never seen a door like that opens both in and out at the same time. Checkpoint reached. Alright, we gotta make a decision here. We have some shotgun ammo. Let's take the shot. We can switch to the shotgun. We can either have a hunting rifle with 18 bullets, or a shotgun with 6 shells. We're going to come back for this. We're going to have to fight some enemies very soon. Alright. Now, from what I remember, enemies will not spawn at this motel. We're completely safe here. Unless we walk inside room 2, where Agent Nightingale used to stay. Then we're gonna get... Chair got knocked over. Then we're gonna get jumped by enemies. And all the other doors are locked. And I don't think anything exists elsewhere. There are enemies there in the distance. You can see them from here. They have a light glow around them. There's no enemies over there at that parking lot. I don't think there's anything over at that parking lot. And there's nothing back that way. But I do want what's in room 2. There's some more flashbang grenades, and I think some more ammo. So, alright, here we go. Usually I wouldn't want to have the shotgun equipped. I always like using my weakest item or weakest weapon first. Awesome, or revolver ammo. But since we're going to leave this shotgun here, we might as well use it. Some pictures taken of us and people we've talked to throughout the game.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Eating cheese puffs and drinking wine. That's an interesting combination. It's an interesting flavor profile there. Alright, a couple more flashbang grenades. What are we up to now? 30 Magnum rounds. That's awesome. Alright, let's go say hello to the enemies outside. There's one. Reload. Hey! Ah! I tried to dodge it. There we go. Come get some. Come on. Oh, no. Come here. Yeah! Reload. Any more? No, I guess that was it. That was pretty fun. I do enjoy using the shotgun. Alright, well, if there's no more enemies, then we're going to go on ahead and go get our hunting rifle back. Pretty sure that's... Oh, this is open? Well, then what does this do? Oh, that's locked. Okay. Difference between the two. Shotgun, at least this model of the shotgun, only holds 2 shots. And potentially, since it sprays, can hit multiple enemies. The hunting rifle holds 5 bullets at a time. We have 8 shots left in it. It does not spray. It can only fire, or it can only hit a single enemy. But each bullet that it contains is like 50%, or does like 50% more damage than a shotgun shell. Actually, I take that back. It probably does just about as much damage as a shotgun shell. But I mean, to get full damage out of the shotgun, you have to be point-blank range, so all the pellets connect. Whereas with the hunting rifle, there's only 1 bullet, so long as you don't miss, it's always going to connect. For full damage, is what I mean to say. Alright. Now, I have a guide here, I'm not going to lie, that is showing me where the manuscript pages are that can only be achieved or retrieved in Nightmare Mode difficulty. And we don't come across the next page until a bit from now. We have to cross that bridge first. So there's nothing over there that we need. There are some enemies preventing us, or they will try to prevent us from getting to the bridge. We're going to have some possessed objects thrown at us. We're going to sort of ignore those as best we can, drive past everything, and just try to run up through the bridge. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. Oh dear. Get out. Back up. Get up. Get up. Go. 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 Checkpoint reached. I think we're safe here. The music stopped. There's a bright light overhead. Just want to make sure. Okay. Alright, we got a couple more road flares. That's awesome. More batteries. We're now maxed on batteries. Okay, now we might die here, which stinks. This is one of the moments where I tend to have a lot of difficulty. I've seen other people do this flawlessly, and I don't get it. I don't get why it's so hard for me. But near the end of this bridge, you can kind of see it from here, is what looks like an Anubis statue. But it's a crane, and that will get possessed, and it will try to kill us. It hits for a ton of damage, and if it hits you like 3 times on normal mode, you're dead. On nightmare mode, I don't know, maybe it only has to hit you like twice. And like I said, it's very strong. You can't kill it with guns, you can only kill it with light. And I feel like you can only kill it with your flashlight. Maybe we're going to have to use a flare gun to kill it. I don't know. Actually, yeah. Let me equip the flare gun. Because there's no human enemies on this bridge. The only enemies on this bridge are going to be possessed objects. So this part is always kind of like irksome. It's not a good idea to run, it's a good idea to stand and fight. But the problem with that is that as you stand and fight and kill everything, should you die down where that crane is, you start at the beginning of this bridge and you have to make your way all the way through this all over again. And it is quite time consuming. I also believe the game can glitch, where some of these floor panels start to pop up, and I think when they pop up, they're not really supposed to pop up that much, but sometimes the game sort of pops them up too much and they wind up falling, and you can't get across. I think it's only happened to me like once. Ah! Oh, I guess it flipped over the bridge. Or sometimes you'll be standing on a panel, and then it'll fall, and you'll just be, you know, out of luck, sort of. We're getting closer. This is not a long bridge, it just has a lot of obstacles. Oh! Alright. It is fun when a game really tests your mastery of its skill set. Sort of like Elden Ring, only Elden Ring does it from like the very beginning. Did we get them all? I hear something coming at me, or trying to come at me. I don't see anything, though. Ah! Magos! You have returned! How are you, Magos? Welcome back. Magos says, hi, all from Brazil. Good remaster? Yes, very good remaster. How are you doing tonight, Magos? Magos has played this when released on Xbox 360 some years ago. Yes, I never got the chance to play on Xbox 360. I never had an Xbox 360. So, we are playing it now on hard mode. And, trying to get the collectibles that you can only get in hard mode. And we're going to try to finish the game tonight. See, this is what I was saying. See how it's popped up like that? Like, I mean, I could try to jump. Maybe it'll work. Okay, good. I didn't want to fall through the crack. Fall through. Did you fall through? I think it fell through. Yeah, it fell through the floor. Awesome, it can't come and get me. It died. Sweet. Alright, we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit while my health recovers. I don't want to get too gung-ho and then get over there and then die. Manga says, got you. The story is true amazing. Love it. Yes, I agree. I really, really like the story. I like everything about this game. The graphics, the sound design, the music, the story, the character animations. This is a masterpiece. This is one of the greatest games I've ever played. I would say this is probably my top 20 games of all time. Manga says, oh, your writing corrector is changing the words to Portuguese, lol. Well, I appreciate you being here, Muggles. Alright. We're at full health, let's keep going. I believe that stuff up there on the truck starts flying down at us. We're going to use the car for cover, if we can. There's one. We got the fridge. Oh, barrel! I did not even notice a barrel. Alright, we got it. We should be good now. I don't think anything else is going to try to kill us. Now, once we pass the front of this truck, the darkness is going to possess that spindle right there, and it's going to move it directly behind us so we can't back out. And we'll be trapped in that short little tiny space with that crane. It's just going to whack the heck out of us. And if we can't kill it before it kills us, that's it. We got to restart from the beginning of the bridge and go through this all over again. It stinks. I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. And I'm going to try to run all the way to the left. Maybe that'll be just out of range of the crane. You can't really do much else. You can't, like, light a flare and stand next to it, because if you do, it's just going to keep whacking the heck out of you. And you can't... I think you can back up, because if you back up into the spindle, since it's possessed, you'll still take damage from that. So you have to, like, somehow survive. I don't even... It's crazy. Reload. I had to use 2 flare gun shots, but we did it. The funny thing is, I think that's the first time I've ever killed this thing first try. In both normal mode and easy mode, it killed me multiple times. But I was also trying to be cheap, I think, both times. I was trying to kill it with flashbang grenades. And, you can do it that way, but I really don't want to do that if at all possible. I really want to save those for later on. Alright, new checkpoint. New checkpoint, new vehicle. Once we get in, we're gonna start driving down the road. There's gonna be more enemies down there. And we're going to have to eventually get out of the car. There's going to be a monster truck that's going to try to run us over, which is insane. Going to try to avoid that instead of fighting it. And there's going to be a barn house with a park ranger truck parked inside of it. That's where we have to go for page 2 and for our new ride. So let's go. I'm trying to use the experience I gained, excuse me, while playing this on, while trying to go for that trophy where, ah, crap, I went the wrong way. There's the monster truck. Whee! I wonder if it's still there. Oh, it is still there. I don't think it can come in here. I mean, maybe it can. I'm not really sure. But so long as we stay in the light, nothing can really touch us. We're going to go upstairs. The darkness sounds like it's back, but nothing can come up here. Usually, there's only that road flare here. But since this is Nightmare Mode, that's our second Nightmare Mode manuscript page, which is pretty awesome. The Poet and the Muse, Lyrics 2.
The Poet and the Muse, lyrics by Old Gods of Asgard, the second verse. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall. Only his own echo would wail back at his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
That's the story of Thomas Zane, which is very close to the story of Alan Wake. Okay, what is the next page? We have 2 pages left to go. And then we'll get a trophy. Okay. I know where that is. The early part of the garage. Or the junkyard. It's trying to get at me. Let me see if I can peek my head out and kill it with my flashlight. Oh, I didn't even see it anywhere. Alright, if you stand in the light, it does despawn the human enemies. So the truck is still coming after me, but that's fine. We're going to climb into this truck, and we're just going to try to get away. We're not going to try to fight anything. Not even the monster truck. Let's try and drive around our car. Go this way, around here. There's some mini bosses right there. I'm not going to stay to fight those guys. They're way too strong. We're passing by that car off on the right. Road's breaking apart. Stuff's flying all over the place. What the heck? And there we go. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen that before in this game, where that large possessed spool just comes falling out of the sky. I think it's because every other time I've done this, I just like sped through it. I want to make sure there aren't people trying to follow me either, like up the road. I don't think so. I think we're done with that part. Now if I go back, they'll be there and they'll try to kill me, but I think from where I'm at now, I'm okay. Okay. Let's get out. I can't really take the car too much further. Looks like we have items here. Ooh. We got shotgun ammo. More batteries. Another road flare. I honestly never remember finding items here. How much ammo would we have in this pump-action shotgun? 13 shells as opposed to how many in the hunting rifle? Was it 8? It's 8. We have to choose now. Well, it has more bullets, so I guess we'll go with shotgun. Okay. Now I see I kind of regret it. See, now you know if you're watching this, you want to play this. When you get to the motel, use the hunting rifle, not the shotgun. And then when you get here, you'll have more shotgun ammo. Because you would have used hunting rifle bullets instead of shotgun shells. Alright, we have some black pools of darkness to clear away. There's no real rush, so far as I'm aware. Another checkpoint reached. Some people don't do this. I always like to. Sometimes you get snuck up on too, so you got to keep an eye on your back. The reason I like to knock all these out is because if you get jumped by enemies, then you're probably going to start focusing more on the enemies trying to kill you and less on where you're running. And it's very possible to fall into one of these. I mean, you're not going to fall into it. It's not like a hole. But you might step in it, and if you do, you are going to take damage. And it's going to slow you down. And if you're trying to aim your flashlight or your gun at an enemy, then it's actually going to interrupt that. Oh, crap. Naughty. Reload. I can see the other guy. He's right there. Yep, he got mad. I think there's still like one there. Oh no, those are darkness puddles. Yeah, I heard his footsteps. I think it's always just two that come and try to kill you. Alright, I got 22 bullets left. And coming up we have what I like to call the Tunnel of Temptation. So once we get a bit further, once we get around the entrance to this tunnel, there's going to be people up here that we don't see yet. They're going to jump down and try to kill us. And this whole tunnel is going to get very full very quickly with a lot of enemies that you really don't want to fight, and they will spawn endlessly, so far as I'm aware. What kind of stinks about this area, though, is there's a lot of really cool items in there. There's road flares. I think there might be some flashbang grenades. There's batteries. There's ammo for different guns, revolver, and I think shotgun. And you can either try to pick them up, but if you do, you'll probably die. You can try to stay and fight, but if you stay and fight, then it's almost like you're going to balance out. Like you're probably going to, even in normal mode, you're probably going to spend just as much resources killing everyone to pick everything up in here, so that by the time you get through, you're basically breaking even. What I like to do is run through, collect as much stuff as I can, while using only road flares to make your way all the way through. If you just run and don't stop, it'll probably take you maybe 3 road flares to get all the way through. If you want to pick up ammo and stuff, maybe 4 flares. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and do that. And as you can hear it, you can hear the darkness stuff kicking in. So there's some shotgun ammo. Pick that up. Strike our road flare. Begin to walk through. Oh, revolver ammo. Pick that up. Sprint. Shotgun ammo. Sprint. Road flare. Pick up shotgun ammo, and run. Made it. Once you get to the light, they despawn. So that's not too bad. We had to use, what was it, 3 road flares? Because we had 10 to start with. It wasn't bad. And we're at max magnum ammo. We're at 25 shotgun shells. Alright, let's go back for that page. There we go. Back up into the light. The Trail of the Dark Presence.
The bottom of Calder Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-lived crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
And again, so long as we stay in the light, we are safe. I feel like we got almost everything. It's pretty good. I didn't see that much stuff, though. I don't see anything sparkling. Maybe there's less items to collect in the tunnel during hard mode, during nightmare mode. That could be it. So, what do we got here? Full magnum, 42 rounds, 7 road flares, half a dozen flashbang grenades, 25 shotgun shells, and a single flare gun shot. Okay, that's not too bad. Not for where we are right now in the game. New vehicle. So far as I'm aware, there are no items anywhere around here that we can collect. Just keep on driving. Here you kind of have a choice. You're supposed to go that way. You can go this way. The only thing that's this way is a manuscript page on this truck. So if you're trying to go for the platinum trophy, you do have to collect all the manuscript pages. So, there you go. Sarah and Barry in the well-lit room.
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor, shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. I don't think I'm ever going to see him again, he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
Alright, let's get back to the truck. I don't want to chance it. Alright. This part of the game is kind of safe. Or at least I think of it as being kind of safe. There's no enemies that will spawn anywhere, so far as I'm aware. I never like to chance it, but so far as I'm aware. The light's still on down there at the end of the cave. Alright. Larson's Auto Salvage. We do have a boss fight coming up. Once we get closer, but not yet. We do have a chest of items back here. We're actually going to try and get that. I didn't do that on easy mode because I wasn't allowed to use my guns. But I think we're going to give that a shot on hard mode. We do have a lot of people to fight though, which does kind of suck. Let's get out. This is a safe area. We're supposed to go that way, but we can't because the gate's closed. So we have to go in here and go upstairs and open the gate, and then we can come back out, and then we can drive on through. Before we do that, though, we're going to go this way, around the back, to this chest of items. I don't remember all the items that are here. And you know what? We're going to switch to our... Oh no, we'll stay with our Magnum. I don't remember who tries to kill you and how many there are. Oh! Crap. We used 8 bullets. What do we get for that? Another flashbang grenade. Another flare gun shot. Road flare. Road flare. Road flare. Flashbang grenade. Flare gun ammo. Okay. You know what? That was worth it. That was worth it. We almost died, but we made it. Let's hit the light again to heal up. There we go. Okay. Now as we go in here, we're going to have to fight more enemies. We're building up our road flares, though. That's really good. There's nothing around this way, right? Okay, it's just if you went this way, it's telling you with the arrows that there were more items you could pick up. Once we walk in here, we should get jumped. Quickly reload. Kind of surprised that didn't do anything, the container that exploded. Okay, what do we got here? More hunting rifle ammo. We can switch to a hunting rifle. What are we at? 25 shotgun shells? What do we have for hunting rifle stuff? 11. If we still had our other hunting rifle, it probably would have been more. Maybe like 22 bullets. No, like 19. Shotgun is still more, though. That's fine. We'll keep the shotgun. Actually, I have an idea. When we go upstairs, we're going to run into more enemies. So instead of using our handgun to kill those enemies, we're going to use this hunting rifle instead. Open the gate, kill everyone, come back downstairs, swap for the shotgun. There we go. We're at max batteries again. Want to make sure to collect any ammo I come across. We basically have a free hunting rifle, like free hunting rifle ammo, which is awesome. Okay, and once we push that switch to open the gate, we're going to get ambushed again. I think it's only by one enemy, though. Sweet, another couple of flashbang grenades. This is our third Nightmare Mode manuscript page. The Poet and the Muse, Lyrics 3.
The Poet and the Muse, lyrics by old gods of Asgard, the third verse. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes, wearing a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his great mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now, if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place.
All right, we have one page left to go. Okay, I know where that is. I've never even been there. All right. The rest of this, whatever I forgot what it's called now, the car destruction place that we're at, isn't that bad. The place you're going to after this is scarily bad. Makes me wish I had more flare gun ammo, but we'll work with what we got. We got ourselves another flare gun. That's 4 flare gun shots. Anything else up here that we can use? I don't see anything. Okay. Let's check outside this door real quick. If you want to just run, you can. You can press that button, run out this door, run down the steps, and run into the light where the truck is, and enemies will despawn. But we're not going to do that. We're going to fight. Oh, wait a second. Hunting rifle. Get those free kills in. Ah! Meanie! Hunting rifle don't play. That was a normal enemy, one shot. That's why the hunting rifle is awesome. Once their shadow's broken, hunting rifle will kill pretty much anything in one shot. Unless it's one of those big Bubba guys. Shotgun, not necessarily. All the pellets have to connect to do that. Alright, let's switch back to our shotgun. Going from 9 to 25 bullets. Let's switch back to our Magnum. We didn't waste any rifle rounds, which is nice. Gates open now. I think instead of stealing this truck, we're going to keep this one. Now, once we drive through... Oh, they're already spawning. Here they come. I guess it happens as soon as you get inside of a vehicle. Excuse me. If you want to collect all the thermoses, you do have to kill them, because over there on the right under that hut is a thermos. But I don't want to do that. And once you drive over that ramp, you can't go back. And I don't think the enemies despawn. I think they just kind of... And they don't come after you either. They just leave you alone. So... This seems like a scary place. But, it's not too bad. So we have to push that button that's glowing red, or that's blinking red, and that will move the crate that's right there up, and then we can make our way through. But in order to do that, we have to turn on the power to the elevator up there, where it's the blinking green light is. Make our way back down, hit that light, and we're good. But once we hit that green light, the darkness will swarm this place, and human enemies will start to randomly appear. And what's worse is that bulldozer right there will become possessed and try to kill us. So it's not a very good thing to it's not a very good situation, we'll say that. What I like to try to do, if you can, is to back your truck in here, and give yourself some space. I think I did it right. Back a little bit more, and then get out. He can't get out through the driver's seat, but he can get out through the passenger side. And if you back it in, what's nice about this is you can climb back in here and beam your headlights and use that to try to kill the tractor. Because the tractor cannot come back here. We got some more items. Patch of road flares up to 13. We have some more Magnum ammo. We're at 41. Manuscript page. Thomas Zane's last dive.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept grinning sweet nothings, sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Okay, we can't pick up any more batteries. Checkpoint reached. That light is going to disappear, I believe. Which stinks. Okay, we're up here. Turn to the right. We have, sweet, more flare gun ammo. Up to 5. Another flashbang grenade. Another road flare. Let's take switch back to our Magnum. What do we got? We got 41 Magnum rounds. 25 shotgun shells, 5 flare gun shots, we're going to need all 5, 14 road flares, and 11 flashbang grenades. Okay. Okay. Start up the generator. Alright, elevator's powered on. And as soon as we take a single step, the darkness comes. There we go. I don't think the tractor's gonna activate itself until we climb down the ladder. We got human enemies. Oh, there he is. He's just hanging out over there. The developers were very, very smart with the way they did this. Like, you can see I can't aim my flashlight over there. I can aim it over there because there's a hole here in the fence. But it's like Alan refuses, like he's holding the flashlight, he just refuses to like aim it up and point it that way. If he could, I could kill him, or at least I could break through his defenses, and I could destroy the that vehicle of. Oh, there's another human enemy. They can't throw their axes up here either. But I'm not able to shoot them from here. I thought I saw a sparkling item over there. I was like, did I miss something? Sounds like the darkness went away. It didn't. Oh wait, did the guy over there disappear? I don't see him anywhere. No, I don't see him. That's weird. Not complaining, it's just weird. Oh, I hear him. Is he down here? Nope. That's the first time I've ever seen that before. This game keeps surprising me with new things. It's weird to me that the tractor hasn't started yet. And that human that was here is gone. Why is he gone? Oh, now the darkness is starting back up. Oh, dang. Yeah! What's up? What's up? What's up? I shouldn't have done that. What are you gonna do? See, because I parked my truck here, it can't get past my truck. Now my truck is dead. It basically killed it. I can't drive it anymore. I can't even use the headlights. But nothing else here is movable. Let's replace our battery. Bam. Reload again, just in case we gotta fight some human enemies. Let's pick up this pack. We're at max batteries again. And that's it. There's only one possessed vehicle you have to worry about, and it's dead. Now, there might be some human enemies. Let's activate the switch. You do have to wait an annoyingly long amount of time for this thing to raise up, though. So be on your guard. Keep trying to walk back if you can. Alright, we made it through. Awesome. Checkpoint reached. Enemies despawn. We're in the light. Never have I played this part of the game and not had to fight human enemies. That was awesome. We didn't have to waste any ammo right there at all. Which is so epic. I don't really want to wander too far. Because I think enemies actually will spawn over there if you mess around too much. Alright, we have ourselves a new vehicle. Yeah, we're good. Now we make our way to the next next point of contention. I love the way vehicles control in this game. Like, I would like there to be like an Alan Wake racing game. I wouldn't like them to add more driving segments. I would not like that. Especially not segments where like you have to run away from something in a car. That would just be too nerve-wracking. But just sort of like a fun Alan Wake racing game. Or like a mini mode. That would be really cool. Alright, checkpoint reached. More Magnum ammo. We can't pick up anything else there. We're full. And no enemies will spawn around this area.
Plan back in the well-lit room. I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Alright, I think there's some items in that small shack. Yep, I see something in there. Oh, sweet. It's flare gun ammo. I totally forgot this chest was here. What do we got? More flare gun ammo. Another flare gun, which basically is more flare gun ammo. More flare gun ammo. A flashbang grenade. Is that it? That's it. That is so awesome. So what do we have now? We have 9 flare gun shots, 14 road flares, a fully loaded Magnum, a dozen flashbang grenades, and 25 shotgun shells. That is awesome. And we're going to need it all. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like we're going to need it all. We have more items waiting for us, too. We can sort of look around here. I think we might have more items. Not many. Maybe it might just be like a road flare in that house. We then drop down on the other side. Once we do, there's no coming back this way. we have this water tower here. And you can't see it, but there's a parked truck. You can kind of see the back of the truck, and there's some more items. I think another shotgun, and some more ammo, and some more flares. And then we basically go through 2 segments of battles. The first, we walk up to about where that house is, maybe just a little bit before, and we start getting attacked. And we kind of fall back to this area and use the beam lights to kill some enemies. Then we make our way to further down the path here in this abandoned town. And that's when we're going to have to fight even more enemies. A lot more enemies. That's where the flare gun's going to come in handy. I'm trying to think what comes after this. I think after this is an easier part. We just have to worry about some birds and this little house, some enemies. We walk through there. I feel like that's... There's one part I'm very nervous about, and I don't know if I've already encountered it in the game or not, in a previous episode. Wait, let me think. No, I think that part's still to come. We have 2 hard parts, I think, in this episode left. This is one of the 2, so I'm hesitating. Wish I had a better flashlight. Checkpoint reached. Follow. Look at that. You can already see the human enemy. You saw that? He just ran across to the left. Let's look to our right. We see the truck. See if we can get a better look at what the supplies are. Looks like a pump-action shotgun, so once we pick it up, we'll have access to more ammo. Looks like a couple of flashbang grenades. Some more a box of shotgun ammo. That looks like it, which isn't... I mean, that's not bad, but it could be better. And we'll try to use the those little lights to our advantage as well. Alright, fall down. We have more revolver ammo, more batteries. We can't use those right now. Push this out the way. And I believe you have to complete all of this in one shot. The town. The next checkpoint is until after we get on the other side of this town. And there's a lot of fighting that we have to do here. And it's very short. It's a very short section. There's just a lot of enemies. Once you get through the church, that's it. We're done with that, the ghost town. Alright. Let's pick up the shotgun. We're up to 32. Flashbang. Flashbang, don't want to forget those. And we've actually maxed out on ammo. Okay, so since we have free shotgun ammo waiting for us here, let's keep the shotgun equipped. We're going to use this to try to take out the enemies here. Switch on the light. Switch on the light. Where are they? I'm not trusting this. I don't know what's going on here.
Never give her to you.
There we go. Why would he need 3 shotgun shots? Why? Reload. I feel like this is just a plain darkness zone, like they're just going to keep respawning here endlessly. Let's get our shells. That wasn't as many as I thought it would be. That kind of sucks, actually. Oh, that's just batteries and magnum ammo. That kind of sucks. I think there are only items in these right huts here, not on the left. This hunting rifle. That's a farmer's shotgun. We're gonna take it anyway, though. That'll get us some more ammo. Swap again. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Oh, because they're different, even though they're both shotguns, they're still different shotguns. That's why. We're going to toggle to our flare gun. No going back. Back off. Oh, reload! I'm such an idiot. Back off. You can't aim it over there. I wish you could, but you can't. Woo! How you doing? What's up? Reload. Oh, no. You want to come get me? You can come get me walking through the light there. Go ahead. He just took that. He just took it. You see that? Get out of here. Reload. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Are you still alive? He's still alive. Where you going? Oh, he has no defense anymore. Shotgun. Because you're the last enemy here, aren't you? You got no one to help you. That's a shame. Yeah, it is. Reload shotgun. Flare gun, 4 flare shots. I do believe that's it. Alright, what we got here? More road flares and more flare gun shots. We're up to half a dozen flare gun shots. Switch back to our magnum. Is there anything in this little hut? No, okay. So yeah, this is one of the 2 hard parts that I thought would actually be like really, really hard, and I guess it's not that hard. Or it wasn't that hard. But that's because I went all out with the ammo. typically this area is really hard for me because I try to hold on and just try to use the that light there to knock everything out. And my handgun, and that's not really all that effective. There's nothing this way, is there? No? Okay. I want to make sure like I collect every possible item. I haven't even been this thorough in like the standard part of the game, or like normal mode, because I'm so worried about all the stuff that's yet to come. I will say though, out of the two parts, well no, I was going to say out of the two parts I was really worried about, this is the one I was more worried about, but that's not actually true. Oh crap, another manuscript page. I'm not even sure which page it was. I think it was the dark place.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Now what's trying to kill me? Oh, it's nothing. I think I know what it is. Can I push this back? No, I can't. No, I'm pretty sure I know what it is, though. Once you walk through there and get to the other side, an enemy spawns right there and tries to kill you. You can either choose to fight him, or you can try to just run into the light that's straight ahead. Let's push this out of the way. Okay. I feel like maybe on this rock there was a coffee thermos that we could have picked up. But we've already collected all the coffee thermoses, so it's not there. So there's the light we have to run into. And he's going to spawn right there. Wow. I ran like right into that. That was a good throw, guy. That was a good throw. Nothing over here? Nope. Okay. Alright. Back at full health.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
With all those birds in the way. Oh yeah, the scariest part of this is still to come. This next part isn't too bad. We gotta cross this rickety bridge. There's a house over there, that's not too bad, but on the other side of this house is a nightmare. From what I remember, anyway. There's like a long stretch of hill that we have to run up, and enemies will spawn endlessly, and I think there's always at least one mini-boss chasing you the entire time. And even if you kill the mini-boss, almost as soon as you kill the mini-boss, another mini-boss spawns. So it is very crazy. One moment. I got a text message real quick and I'm trying to see. Okay. Let's continue. There's only one manuscript page left, right? Yep, just one left. There's nothing down here, right? Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to be super thorough, like way more thorough than I've ever been. Like, in normal mode, I'm just thorough because I'm a thorough person. In easy mode, I kind of just didn't care that much about being super thorough because it was easy mode. But in nightmare mode, I'm not messing around in nightmare mode. Oh, hell yeah. Back up, back up, back up. Come on, there we go. More flare gun ammo. Open this up. Another flare gun. There's more flare gun ammo. We're 9 flare gun shots now. This game might just be being nice to me right now because I feel like I'm getting way more ammo than I should be getting. Alright. Now we gotta make it from where we are to the end of this track. Alright, here we go. Release the brake. We ride into the darkness. Here come the crows. And first. Yeah! We're speeding up. Got him. Salwe. Checkpoint reached. Hello. I am sorry, I only speak English. But welcome. I'm glad to have you here. So Brazil? Ah, Brazil. Welcome, welcome. Adoro Alan Wake? Yes. Alan Wake, good game. Muy bien, as they would say. Okay. More shotgun ammo. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. Come on. Oh, we're full. What else do we got here? Ooh, a lot more goodies. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Alright, what do we got here? Magnum, fully loaded, 42 rounds, a dozen flare gun shots, 32 shotgun shells, 20 road flares, and 16 flashbang grenades. That is insane. That is awesome. Still, I can't get too cocky because I still know what's going to come. That's what we're gonna have to be dealing with. Let's now Tecno Dinero para comprar. One moment. Ah, but you don't have the money to buy. I see, I see. Do I have FIFA? No, I do not have FIFA. I'm guessing you do? You like FIFA? Ooh. That was close. Gotcha. I timed that just right. I had my doubts right there. I had my doubts. Oh, I can't pick up anymore. Checkpoint reached. Yep, this is where the game gets hard. This is the second really hard part of the game. Switch to flashbang grenades. That'll be it, and we'll run. We're full on everything. I've learned that once you start that thing, it doesn't stay lit. You have to keep running. I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I got lost. This is a very short run from what I remember, if you know where you're going. There we go. Checkpoint, but we're not done. Nothing there, so let's run. And that doesn't stay lit for long. I'm good. Alright, so I think from here, the rest of this is easy. That right there was the hardest part of this entire level. I thought I saw him respawn down there and he was moving at me. I mean, he wouldn't be able to reach me because of that light, but still. Scary. Used up a lot of flashbang grenades, but we've almost beaten this mission. We've almost beaten the level. More supplies. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, we're maxed on road flares. Let's see, 32 shotgun shells, 42 magnum rounds, a dozen flare gun shots, 20 road flares, and 10 flashbang grenades. Alright, what we're going to do, since we're so close, I know we're so close to the end, is we're going to switch over to using our pump-action shotgun as our primary weapon. And we're going to stick with that and our 10 flashbang grenades, and I think that'll be enough. The darkness wears her face. This is the last true battle that you have to go through in this game. I mean, technically there is one more. Oh, another shotgun. Once you get through this area, there's an elevator that takes you up. And where it takes you up is actually the final battle where you have like a lot of human enemies running at you. But that one's really, really easy to get through if you've been saving up your road flares. It's just like a... I want to say it's a hallway, but it's not really a hallway. It's a mountain pass, a very short mountain pass. And it's blocked by possessed objects. They don't throw themselves at you. They're just like vehicles and boats and everything. And if you haven't saved your road flares, it is a very, very tense battle. Because you're in a darkness zone, and so human enemies keep spawning endlessly to try to kill you. And so at one point you're trying to use your flashlight and focus it to try to destroy the possessed objects, and then you spin around and try to kill more enemies, more human enemies. Then you spin back around, try to keep working on those possessed objects, try to clear them out of your path, and then turn around and fight more enemies as they keep spawning. And so you're constantly bouncing back and forth between fighting enemies and trying to get out or try to destroy the possessed objects. But if you save your road flares, all you have to do is just stand near a possessed object. Don't touch it, because if you touch it, you'll take damage. But just stand somewhat close to it. Oh, I'm stuck? How'd I get stuck? That would have been aggravating. If I got stuck in the wall somehow and had to restart. You just stand next to the possessed object, strike a road flare, and then that's it, you just wait. And then after enough time goes by, and your road flare goes out, strike another road flare, and that's all you do. And the road flares keep human enemies away, and so they don't touch you, they don't try to throw anything at you. And the road flares also act to destroy possessed objects. So it's super, super easy. This part is kind of the only... It's not really all that tricky if you know what's coming, you know what you're doing. The darkness controls the Taken. So down here, we're safe. This is a new checkpoint. What we have to do is we have to press... Well, not entirely yet. We have to go over there, where there's items aplenty on the floor. Start up the generator. Once we do that, we're going to get swarmed by enemies. We then have to walk over here. And walk over there. And once we turn on the generator, the elevator has power. Press the button, wait for the elevator to come down, get on the elevator, press the button, go back up, and that's it, we're out of this area. So there's not too much to this. And until we press that button, there are no enemies here that will spawn. So we're pretty safe, which is awesome. I believe once we press the button, though, even though a darkness zone will form, I think there's only a finite number of enemies you have to fight if you choose to stay and fight. Or at least that's the way it is in normal mode. You could also make this area a lot easier for yourself if you want. Oh, sweet, another flashbang grenade. If you have full confidence that you have enough road flares to make it through that mountain pass thing I was talking about. Wait, what? Oh, another flashbang. Dang. Then you can actually... Dang, there's a lot of flashbangs around. You can actually just use your road flares to get out of this place. Basically, just strike a road flare as soon as you start the generator so nothing can hurt you. And then just walk using your road flares to the elevator, push the button, wait for it to come down, using, again, another road flare, and then just get on the elevator, press the button, you're safe. That's it. So, I mean, we could do that, but I'm very iffy about how many road flares it's going to take on Nightmare mode to destroy all the possessed objects in our path. So I really want to save as many as I can. So we're going to try to rely on the flashlight, the shotgun, and our 13 flashbang grenades, which again is just insane that we have that many flashbangs. We're maxed on batteries and magnum ammo. Now right around, look at all those items. More flashbangs, more flares, more everything. But we're going to go around the back here. Right around the back is our final manuscript page on Nightmare mode. We should get a trophy now. There it is. Silver Trophy Earned, Collector's Edition. That's awesome. Now all we have to do is beat the game on Nightmare mode and we got the platinum. Oh my gosh. Okay, Zane's poem.
I'd first heard the poem in a dream, recited by a strange UFO-like light. I'd read it again in a cabin in a book by Thomas Zane. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been, to its ports I've been.
Oh, that's the poem that Zane recites to you in the introductory chapter of this game. I'd read it again in the cabin in a book by Thomas Zane, for he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been, to its ports I've been. I think that's actually a real poem. I don't think it was created for this game, but they used it in this game, and it works really well. Because this talks about Zane, but it can also refer to Alan Wake, because the two have such similar circumstances. Let me take another sip of my coffee. Okay. All right. We're now at 15 flashbang grenades. And I don't think we can pick up any more... No, we can't. We can't pick up any more flare gun shots. Actually... You know what? we're not going to need any more flare gun shots once we get past this area. We're not going to need any more shotgun shells, any more magnum rounds. All we're going to use up top are road flares. That's it. So let's switch to using our flare gun, and we're going to try to knock off 3 shots because we have 3 free shots right here. And then we'll toggle back to the shotgun and our flashlight. And we'll rely on our flashbang grenades, and I think we'll be fine. Alright, let's do this. Reload. Flare gun ammo. We have 2 more flare gun shots. I don't know if the mini boss is still around here somewhere. I don't see him anywhere. Like, I don't see his motion blur anywhere. Reload. Pick up. I hear him though. Oh, he got stuck. Aww. You got... Oh, he didn't get stuck. He's behind the fence. Wait, there are more coming. Did they both get stuck? You know what? Johnny Crack Corn, I don't care. Switching back to shotgun. And I'm going to try to leave him there if I can. Y'all get stuck? That's on you. Let's call the elevator. I think they're supposed to come at me, but somehow I guess they respawned behind the generator and just got stuck there, which is awesome. And I don't think the darkness is going to spawn any more enemies. Oh, they found out how to get free. Too late. And I got, like, stupidly lucky there. Like, 3 of them, 3 of the enemies just, like, walked into those live fallen power wires and died instantly. Going up. What? You cheater. How did he get up here? Reloading. Well, at least I broke his darkness thing, but there's never been an enemy up here, ever, when I've come up here, and he almost killed me. You're going down, Bubba. You can still hear him. I can still hear the mini-boss down there. I guess the other guy, like, somehow got locked behind an item and it just teleported him up here. I don't know why. But whatever. Alright, Manuscript. The way through the dark place.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Okay. Now, if you want to, you can actually go back in the elevator, press the button, and it will take you back down there. But I don't know why anyone would ever want to do that. Ryan! Hey, Ryan! Ryan says hello. How are you doing tonight, Ryan? Can I pick up any more? I don't think I can pick up any more supplies. No, I can't. I'm maxed on everything, which is insane again because this is nightmare mode. Ryan, we are almost through with Alan Wake Remastered. This is our final playthrough. We're on nightmare mode. Excuse me, which is essentially hard mode. And as far as challenge goes, all I have to do is make it from where I'm standing right through there, and that's it. We've pretty much beaten the game, and got the platinum trophy. I'm just trying to think what's going to happen. I don't know if those barrels come alive and try to attack us. If so, it'd be best to have flashbang grenades ready. Here we go. Switching to road flares. Back up. Everybody back up. I don't know if the barrels still try to hit me. Got rid of the car. Got rid of the barrel. Got rid of the box. This is like the cheap way to do it. Got rid of the possessed spool. Got rid of the minecart. Now we just need to get rid of the ship. And none of the human enemies will attack me because they don't want to get close to this thing. Is it not disappearing? It's not going away. Oh, crap. Alright, alright. You want to be funny, huh? Okay. Flashbang grenade. Y'all get away. Got it. We did it. Checkpoint reached. Can I go back? Will enemies spawn? I've never done it before. I hope I don't die. I am, like, undertaking an extra risk here for really no good reason. Okay. I don't remember. I don't even know what I picked up. Oh, I picked up a road flare. Spooky scarecrow. Ryan says, doing good. Going to see the new Batman movie tomorrow with my brother and cousin. Oh, cool, cool. I've read it's really good. I haven't seen it yet, but I've read it's good. I take it you're looking forward to. Are you a big Batman fan? Are you a big DC fan? Do you prefer DC or Marvel?
Do as you're told.
Yeah, I'm good. They're not respawning. Okay. Some people try to run through here because they I guess they either are being chased or they think they're being chased, and one of those pipes hits you, that's instant death. Never want to do that if you can avoid it. Just take your time. And I don't remember if we crossed a checkpoint or not. Like, I really don't. I mean, if you die here, you might have to redo that entire fight. That would really stink. I'm still hearing noise like something's coming after me. I am a DC fan. I prefer DC over Marvel. I think Marvel has some good stuff. But I was raised on DC Comics, to a lesser extent Marvel Comics, and Dark Horse. But I am way more a DC fan.
Has never loved you.
Checkpoint reached. Yay! Now if we die, we just restart right here. No more human enemies to fight here. So we're going to go to our flare gun with a dozen shots. And I guess we'll stay with our... No. We'll switch over to our flashbangs. Ryan says, I'm a Batman fan, and I really don't have a favorite because I like both. Gotcha. I like Batman too. Green Lantern is my favorite superhero. I never did see the Green Lantern movie though. I heard it was really bad. That kind of like put me off wanting to go see it. Okay, I thought that would be possessed, but it's not. It was flung at me. Oh! I feel like this is the very first shopping cart we've seen in this entire game. Can I move it? Oh, I can. That's kind of cool. Destroy the tornado. The only thing standing between Wake and Cauldron Lake is the dark presence. This time, there is no running away. Nope, it's not possessed. Let's keep going. I feel like in normal mode, those two things were possessed. Oh! And they would just keep trying to kill you. But maybe I'm remembering a different part of the game? Oh, I think I am. I think I'm remembering right here. Another checkpoint reached. Here it comes. Reload. Actually, that was kind of a waste, but since it was stuck right there, I could have used a flashbang grenade. That would have done the same thing.
You can't win.
Oh! Oh. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, reload.
I had to get right into its heart to hurt it.
This is, I believe this is the only point in the game where you actually have access to infinite flare gun ammo, so it's pretty awesome. Oh, I missed. Brian says, a couple of years ago was the year that the good guys could not get along like in Batman vs. Superman, but the bad guys could get along like in Suicide Squad. That's true. Going for it. Alright, we got 12 shots to succeed. If not, we have to turn around and run back and get more. I don't really want to do that. Oh, there she is. There's Barbara Jagger standing in the middle of the tornado. I wonder if I can throw a flashbang over there. Eat flare gun shot. Oh, we can't shoot. Why can't I shoot? Oh, because I'm aiming at her. I can't aim at her. I have to aim at it like below her, or a rock or something. That's what it is. Oh no! One hit almost took half my health right there. That's crazy. I feel like they only ever hit you one time, though.
The flare gun was the only way to get light into the heart of the dark presence.
There we go. Brian asks, so you almost beat the game? Yes. Very close now. That's it. No more danger of dying. There's still a bit left to go, but the challenge is finished.
Baby, you were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
Alright, this is episode 6, part 3. You're going to play your game now? Good talking to you, Orpheus. Have fun. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Have fun playing your game. Whatever it may be. Just lurking anyway? Oh, Indy's here. Yo, just lurking away. Okay. Welcome, Indy. Welcome. I'm not sure how long you've been lurking, but this is our final playthrough of Alan Wake Remastered. At least the core campaign. Next Saturday we'll be on DLC 1, which I think will only take us a single sitting to get through. I assume each of the DLCs is like the length of a standard chapter in this game. You could probably die in here. Like if I just walked into the darkness barrier, I would take damage. I'm just not silly enough to do that.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bedtime.
Oh, you just had the flashlight on the whole time? Oh, we can burn her away. Hit the clicker. Materialize that. Okay. Sorry, Alice. Got the clicker.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
He types the bird into existence. That is so cool. Ooh, it does take a while to burn through the darkness shields in nightmare mode, even in this stage.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
Enjoy my last few moments here.
I had written myself across the ocean.
Bridge back to Diver's Isle.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you reach your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. Take you back to the Dempsey Cage.
I never remember seeing those words in darkness appear above my head before.
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
He rewound time. The day of Deerfest. All the townspeople are back. There's some screen tearing going on, but that's not an internet issue, just to let you know if you're curious. That's the game itself tearing on me, which is weird. I've never noticed that before either. Yay! The brothers are alive. Rose is the new light bearer. She took over for Cynthia Weaver. And Agent Nightingale is back.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Trophy earned. Alan, wake up. Trophy earned. Platinum trophy. Awesome. We did it. We'll go on ahead and sit through the credits. That was pretty awesome. Our third full playthrough. And this playthrough I have been uploading to YouTube. So this is also our first Spooky Saturday game playthrough on the YouTube channel. This was a really, really amazing experience all the way through. Even after beating it thrice and getting the Platinum Trophy, part of me regrets having to leave this, not really universe, because we're not through the universe yet, but I regret having to leave the base game behind, because it was such a good time. It was so much fun to play. But I kind of have no more excuses to use to play it, now that we have all the trophies. But we are not done with the world of Alan Wake. It sounds like a Beatles song. I don't know if it is, though. But as I said earlier, next Saturday, we will be back with more Alan Wake Remastered. Only, excuse me, we'll be launching into DLC 1 called The Signal. We've never done any of the DLC for this game yet. So it will be new content. And we'll be playing through that new content on normal mode. I don't think there's any trophies for beating the DLC on hard mode, thank goodness. So we'll just be going through it, enjoying the moderate challenge it provides, getting more story from it, whatever it may throw at us. I am not going to use a guide to try and get the trophies on stream. We're just going to play it once for the experience. And if we get all the trophies in the DLC along the way, awesome. If we don't, then we won't. And then I'll probably just play it off stream to snag up the rest of the trophies for that DLC episode. But literally, we've been on this game for I think we've been on this game for like... Actually, yeah. We've been on this game since October. We started this as our Halloween game. So that's, what is that? October, November, December, January, February, March. That's 6 months. We've been playing this game for half a year. It doesn't feel that long, but it has been. That's insane. And by the end of March, we should finally be through with this. Because I think we have, like, how many Saturdays are left? Oh no, we just started this month. So yeah. We have 3 Saturdays left of this month. So we might be done with Alan Wake entirely, but we'll see. We have the 2 DLCs that come bundled with Alan Wake Remastered, and then we have the standalone DLC called Alan Wake's American Nightmare. So, I know nothing about them, but I'm pretty sure they're all going to be fun. What a great experience. The story was written by Sam Lake. And he's the person we saw in the TV interview at the beginning of this episode. Similar to Alan's wife, Alice, I feel like I am finally free from the darkness, the awesome darkness that is Alan Wake. It has been a great time. Sometimes you just play a game that impressed you so much, that you loved so much, that even though you've beaten it multiple times, you kind of know that it's time to move on. It's time to push forward to the next thing. It's like there's always going to be a little part of yourself locked within the confines of this great experience. And there'll always be a fondness for this game. That's how I feel. But, like I said, we still have the 3 DLCs left to go through. And then next year, we have the release of Alan Wake 2, which we will be streaming. So I am very psyched about that. As soon as I am able, I will wishlist it on Steam. We'll be playing it on PC. And, yeah. I can't wait to see how his adventure continues. So I guess I'll just make my closing announcements now while the credits are rolling, since it appears that they are a very long set of credits. For those who are still here, if you like horror games, if you like these spooky experiences that we share on Saturday nights, then join me again next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern U.S. time for DLC 1. I like that the sudden stop written by Alan Wake, departure written by Alan Wake. Alan Wake's journey through the night will continue. Okay. Alright. So yes, if you like these spooky Saturday experiences, then join me next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, when we'll dive into DLC Episode 1, The Signal. So we have at least 3 weeks left of Alan Wake. I'm pretty sure DLCs 1 and 2 are short enough that it's just like a single chapter of the game, of the base game. I don't know how long Alan Wake's American Nightmare is going to be. It is a standalone DLC. That makes me think that maybe it's like 2 to 3 chapters worth of content. But again, I don't know. We will see. I want to say thank you to everyone who showed up and kept me company in chat. So let me throw out those thank yous and give some shout outs. So thank you to Brandon for being here. And thank you to Misplaced and Guns of the Helgast. And thank you, Misplaced, for the gifted sub to I3. And congratulations, I3. And thank you to Magos for being here. And Ko. And Ryan. And Indy. And I gave everyone else a shout out earlier, but I didn't shout out Indy yet. There we go. Shout out to Indy. They were last casting Apex Legends, and I think, yes, he is currently streaming Apex Legends. So if you like competitive shooters, Apex Legends, Valorant, Fortnite, Call of Duty, then check out Indy's stream. So, I also want to say thank you to the lurkers for being here. I know you could have been anywhere else viewing anyone else, but you chose to stop into my stream, at least for a short time, and I do appreciate that. You are welcome back next Saturday or any day, as I do stream 7 days a week. And as I was trying to say earlier, and kind of got sidetracked, if you want to join me next Saturday for more Alan Wake, you're more than welcome to. We'll be on Episode 1, The Signal. The next time I'll be streaming in general will be Sunday, Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern U.S. time for Sunday cinemas. And we will be rescreening the interactive film Vegas Tales. So we tried it before. We ran into a bug, and we were not able to complete the experience. And so tomorrow we're going to rescreen it. The game has been patched, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And we're going to do it from the beginning, and we're going to do it all in a single sitting. So I think it's maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. It's a bit of the length. It's a bit on the lengthy side, but it does have some interestingly dry humor. So if you're into that kind of humor, I think you might like it. But yes, I hope to see you all again next Saturday, or perhaps tomorrow. Or, let's see who we're going to raid. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm a little tired. It is... Oh, it's still not even midnight yet. We have quite a few... We actually have a lot of people streaming. Oh, that was Stream Elements. Alright, I think I'm going to throw a raid over to Misplaced. It looks like she's streaming some Death Stranding. And then I'm going to call it a night. I'll be getting myself some curry and probably getting some sleep. So let me set that up. There we go. All right. I hope to see you all again soon. Either next Saturday or tomorrow night, or perhaps in the next few moments in the stream of Misplaced with some Death Stranding. I'm probably just going to say hello, pop in real quick, hang out for a few minutes, and then I'm probably going to bow out. But you are more than welcome to enjoy her content. She does like to stream, or it seems like she likes to stream especially late, around the late PM to early AM hours. So if you are into late night streams, check her out. Alright, have a good night everyone. Hope to see you all again soon.